Hey, it's 103.5 The Beat, Miami's new number one for hip-hop, R&B, and The Breakfast Club. Got two very special guests in the building. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dana Della Camera. I'm the city producer for the 48-hour film project for Miami Fort Lauderdale, and also the director of the nonprofit organization The Arts Accelerator, assisting emerging film talent in South Florida.
And I am Latia Lovely Jones of Two Real Queens. That's my media company. And I'm also been a contender of the 48-hour film project.
All right, so we are here to talk about the 48-hour film project, which is, it sounds very exciting. You know, I know there's a first 48, which is a whole nother thing. But what is the 48-hour film project?
So the 48-hour film project happens over a weekend, and it literally is 48 hours to make a film from scratch. So it's a test of your creativity. So you can really just, the sky's the limit. And I think that's one of the most amazing things, is because you can really just, it forces you to think outside the box, think quick on your feet, and, you know, pull a rabbit out of a hat, so to speak. So what happens is the weekend is September 8th through the 10th. And what happens is everybody comes. We're actually meeting at CML Studios in Hialeah, Miami Gardens. So shout out one time for CML Studios. Okay. So we're meeting there, all the teams, and we literally will have the teams pick a genre out of a hat.
Oh, wow. So it's really random. It's
Yes.
really like authentically like, yo.
That's right.
So how long does the film have to be?
The film can be 5 to 7 minutes.
All right. So it's that's what you consider a short film?
Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
That's what's up. So, first of all, I just want to commend you on something. I can't help myself. I love the fact that you looked into the camera and spoke. So I don't know if that comes from just being in this film business or whatever the case may be, but most of the people, they can't help but look at my handsome face and talk to me. But I love the fact that you looked into the camera. That's so cool.
Thank you. It's hard not to look at you, Father Keith, you know, but I got to be here for the people, you know. Too.
That's what's up. That's what's up. No, I appreciate it, but you did a great job of explaining it. Now, you are an actual filmmaker, correct?
Yes, I am. So, someone that has attended for 2 years, for 2018 and the 2019. So, and
I like your fedora, by the way.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It's one of my signature.
It is
All
your
right,
signature.
that's what's up.
Black and white as well too. But I was a writer, director, producer as well for the second one. We did Never Know. We actually got best cinematography when it was in the 48.
Okay.
You know, and the reason that I did get into the 48 film project was because of Dana 5 years ago.
Wow.
So,
okay.
you know, the very first one was Please Make It Stop. So basically, it's something that I would recommend to seasoned filmmakers and also up and coming. Because what I have felt like, even though you're doing something in 48 hours, it's really going to push you. It's going to put that, like, you're in a pressure cooker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's almost like when you watch those cooking shows and those other things. It's like, you know?
So basically, you'll get a prop. So the last one that I did, which I said was Never Known, that was in 2019, we had to, basically the quote was just make it happen. So, and then it was based on a podcast setting, believe it or not, that's what it was. And then we just basically had this sentiment of, we were speaking on domestic violence with Black men, actually at the time. And I think that's probably what grabbed a lot of people's attention. But we had to write, we had to put the quote in. The prop was a wallet, so you have to make sure what they provide you. And we had to pick it out of a hat, and it was a holiday, so it was New Year's Day. So you randomly don't know. We cast it, found locations and everything else. So it's something that's
it's intense.
It's intense, but it feels real good. And then when you get down to the wire on a Sunday, because Friday you meet people that you probably already knew or just met as well too.
Right.
In that, and I've had lasting relationships with these people and still working with them to this day.
That's
but
amazing.
I recommend anybody, whatever your skill level is, if you're an expert to a beginner or just saying I want to get into something, you could be a PA. My daughter has gotten credits from being on set with the 48-hour, film project.
So let me ask you this, right? First of all, how do you get involved?
Okay, I got involved in 2013 because one of my neighbors was like, you have to meet the city producer, because she knew I was an actor and I also sing and dance and stuff. And so she was like, you have to sign up. And so I just signed up randomly, like on the internet. I just put my little name, like my name, and like, hey, actor, call me. And I didn't hear anything. And then like the day before, So it's this year it's September 8, 9, and 10. So like that Friday, they were like, hey, can you come in tomorrow morning and shoot? And I was like, sure, why not? And so I just showed up, and then but I had never met the team before. I didn't know one person. I was just like, sure, like, let's be a yes to life.
Right.
Why not? And so I showed up. We read the script a couple times. They were like, okay, you're this person, you're that person, you're this person. Okay, learn your lines. We're going to shoot in 5 minutes. And you're like,
Wow.
oh, okay. And then that film wound up winning the best film.
Oh, wow. How random and crazy is
I
that?
know. It's random, or is it little baby Jesus?
Right.
Exactly.
So listen, if I'm hearing this interview, how can is it too late now? Or how
No,
can you get
it is
involved?
not too late, Papa Keith. That's why we are here. We want you to get involved. I'm even trying to recruit Carlos,
Good luck with that.
your producer. Okay. So it's for anybody in the community. As Lovely said, you can be a newbie or an experienced person. So all you do is go to the website, www.48hourfilm.com, and you'll search for Miami, and it'll take you straight to the Miami page.
So with all this work that people are doing for the 48 hours, are there prizes? Is there some kind of incentives that they win?
Yes, there are prizes.
And that's
So-
the incentive that Dana has added on as well too. So as well, which I know budget video is one of them as well too.
Yeah, so the winning team of the 48 hour film project, they win a $500 gift certificate to Budget Video Rental for film equipment. And then this year, we added 8 hours of free studio time in their production facility at CML Studios, which
Gotcha.
is 11,000 square feet. They've got a green screen. They've got a commercial white wall. They've got, like a
They've got it all,
Oprah,
yeah.
they've got everything. And so 8 hours free time for you to shoot.
So that's a day to shoot.
Yeah, and then we also have NH Records, which is donating 2 hours for ADR recording for sound. So we really try to up the ante.
Right.
And the first place film goes to compete in the world competition against all the other films in the world, because the 48-hour film project is the biggest film competition in the world. There's over 100 cities around the world that are going to compete. In fact, the same weekend we're doing it, September 8th through the 10th, so is Shanghai and Nairobi. So it's
Gotcha.
kind of cool to think there's going to be filmmakers running around on
Yeah,
different
in other
continents on the
places.
same weekend. But the
Gotta love
grand
it.
prize of that, so to compete in the world, it's actually going to be in Lisbon, Portugal in March, which is super cool. And then from there, they take like the top best films from there, and they screen them at the Cannes Film Festival in France. So
Yep.
that's really like the big, I think it's so cool to, number one, meet filmmakers from around the world, all competing and networking and such. And then, Cannes it's life-changing.
Well, listen, I'm so happy to hear about this. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to jump at this opportunity. Thank you both so much for taking the time and,
very
breaking it
much.
down. Just give the website one more time so that people can know where they can go and register right now.
Yes, 48filmproject.com. So we look forward to seeing you there. And if you have it's 48-hour film. So 48, HOURFILM.com.
All right,
Make sure
thank
you
you.
follow the social media pages as well too.
Yes,
right.
but
Stay
all
abreast.
thank you. All the social media posts though are on at Arts Accelerator. So go to Arts Accelerator for social media and follow us. Thank you, lovely.
Thank you both so much.
Thank
and good luck to you in your future filmmaking endeavors.
I have a lot of things going on, but also working with Dana, and we've known each other for over 5 years now. So this feels really great from where I started with the 48-hour film project, and then now just working with her in other spaces. So this feels really, really
That's
good.
awesome.
Yes,
Well,
so Two Real
congratulations.
Queens
Yes,
Productions.
follow Two
Right
Real
quick.
Queens. That's number 2 RELKWENZ.
You got
on
it.
all social media platforms.
You got it. Thank you both again. I appreciate you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Papa Keith.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfection.
Yeah.